So I've made a start on the front of the roof. The back is all done, so time to move on to this side of the roof. It's pretty windy. I need a haircut, and yeah, it's a bit sketchy taking the sheets off, so I might leave it at 3 for now. So let's see this evening. The wind dies down a little. We can take the rest of the sheets off, and then in the morning we'll take all the old rotten, cracked and dirty undersheet, underlay off, replace the battens and some of the wood underneath, which because of the cracked underlay got a little bit damaged in the process because of moisture. Yeah, we're making progress. To show you how windy it is, have a look at the sheets when I'd taken them off the roof. So that's where the first one landed, which, you know, this is where the roof is. I just slide it down and it's, but then that's where the second one ended, and that's where the third one ended. So yeah, I try to throw them down, obviously, when the wind dies down a little bit, but as they're on their way down and the wind takes hold of them, they carry on like a little aeroplane. So yeah, I'll probably leave it at that for now, because I don't want them ending up on the road or anything. Yeah, I'll probably go and grab these together now and pile them up with the rest of them over next to the shed, and then we'll carry on when it's a little less windy this evening. So it appears that on this side, which they allegedly fixed the roof or put a new roof on, what they actually did was just put some new panels on it. So the underlay and the wood, the battens that they're on top of the underlay, they're just as rotten as anywhere else on the roof. So by fixing what allegedly was a leaking roof, they just put some new plates on it. But what actually stops it from leaking is a proper underlay, so that the water, when it gets through to the sheets, you know, through one of the screw heads or whatever not, it doesn't go into the wood, it just runs down the roof. So Roger, who allegedly was the carpenter who fixed this roof, just slapping some sheets on it, replaced the most expensive part of the roof, putting some panels on, which takes what, an hour and a half? And then bugger off again. Oh yeah, I fix your roof. So yeah, Roger, you're a bodger. So let's go and fix Roger's bodge job. So in between the rain, the wind and everything else, I managed to finish the roof. So this morning early I put the last piece at the end down. So both sides of the roof are now completely finished. So no more rattly sheets, no more water that can get into the house anywhere. So all the rotten bits of wood underneath have been replaced. The only job on here left to do is we have to paint the chimney, because that's still a little bit average at the minute with the paint flaking off. They painted it like brown at the time to match the tiled roof that used to be on here. So the only other thing besides the chimney are some of the edge pieces, which the paint's flaking off it, but they're aluminium, so I'm not too bothered with them. We're going to buy them and replace them as soon as they're back in stock at the local hardware stores, building merchants, whatever. So I thought we'll get a trailer so we can get rid of some of the junk. But as it turns out, it's a little bit bigger than what I thought I was hiring. I mean, I look on the pictures which are that tall on the internet, and yeah, it's huge. But at least we've got enough space to put all the junk.